Saudi Arabia sits at a crossroads of the world, a vast desert land home to Mecca and Medina, the holiest cities in Islam. For centuries, pilgrims have crossed these sands to pray, and the kingdom has guarded these sacred sites. Its strategic location bridges Asia, Africa, and Europe, controlling vital sea lanes and immense energy reserves. A century ago, this was a land of tribes and regions not yet unified where survival depended on water, family, and faith. Life was shaped by the desert, the sun, and the call to prayer. In 1932, Abdulaziz Ibn Saud unified the kingdom, setting it on a path of rapid transformation. Within a few generations, camel caravans gave way to superhighways and skyscrapers. Today, Saudi Arabia is a global economic powerhouse, its influence felt far beyond its borders. Decisions made in Riyadh can shift energy prices worldwide. The nation's journey is a testament to visionary leadership and the resilience of its people. Oil, faith, and ambition have built a new reality in the heart of the ancient desert. Saudi Arabia holds its past close while racing toward the future. It's a place of contrasts, ancient faith and modern power, tradition and change. As we look back on a century of transformation, the story of Saudi Arabia continues to surprise the world and itself. This is the kingdom of sand and spirit. 100 years ago, life in Arabia was harsh and simple. Bedouins roamed the desert with their camels, living in tents, while settled folk clustered in mud-brick towns and oases. Hospitality was a sacred law, and survival depended on the tribe, the rains, and the herds. Daily life revolved around prayer, family, and tradition. Men worked as merchants or farmers, women managed the home and preserved customs. Clothing was practical, thobes and abayas protected against the sun and sand. The economy relied on trade, pearling, and agriculture, with the Hajj pilgrimage bringing a brief annual boom. Education was limited, mostly religious instruction in local mosques. Wealth was scarce and life was a daily struggle. Yet, strong community bonds and deep faith defined the culture. It was a world of hardship but also of resilience and unity. The discovery of oil in 1938 changed everything. Suddenly, unimaginable wealth flowed from the desert, thrusting Saudi Arabia onto the world stage. Oil brought engineers, technology, and new ideas, fueling a construction boom. Mud-brick villages became modern cities. Riyadh transformed into a metropolis, and new industrial centers rose from the sand. Highways, airports, hospitals, and schools reshaped the landscape. Technology arrived in waves: telephones, televisions, cars, and more recently, the internet and smartphones. Saudis became some of the world's most connected people. The old economy of herding and trade gave way to oil and gas, with the government as the main employer. Oil wealth funded free education, healthcare, and a high standard of living. But dependence on oil created new challenges. Today, the kingdom is working to diversify its economy and secure its future. The transformation from desert to modern state happened in a single lifetime. Oil was the catalyst, but the change was total. The most profound changes have been in the minds and opportunities of Saudis. Education, once rare, is now universal, schools and universities for all, with thousands studying abroad and returning with new ideas. A new generation is building the future: doctors, engineers, entrepreneurs, and artists. Women's roles have transformed, now highly educated, entering the workforce and taking on leadership positions. Reforms like allowing women to drive have expanded freedoms and ambitions. Vision 2030 is shifting the focus from government jobs to private enterprise and innovation. New sectors, tourism, entertainment, technology, are opening up, creating fresh opportunities. The young are inspired to start businesses and shape a dynamic, diversified economy. Rapid change brings tension between tradition and modernity, but Saudi society is adapting. The family remains central, and faith continues to guide daily life. Saudis are finding ways to evolve without losing their identity. The country is opening up to the world, balancing heritage and progress. A new vision is taking shape, one that honors the past while embracing the future. The Saudi Arabia of today is unrecognizable from a century ago, yet its soul endures. Faith remains the nation's bedrock. The call to prayer echoes through modern cities, and the Hajj draws millions each year. Hospitality and family are still at the heart of society. Traditions like welcoming guests with coffee and dates persist, even in high-rise apartments. New passions, football, arts, music, and global events blend with ancient customs. The country is both technologically advanced and deeply rooted in tradition. A young, ambitious population is driving reform while holding fast to cultural and religious roots. Saudi Arabia's story is not just about oil, but about a people bridging a timeless past and an ambitious future. It's a nation of contrasts, old and new, sacred and modern, united by a resilient spirit. This is the enduring soul of Arabia,